Hello everyone, it's me, Russ. Just finished my lunch here at Green Lake Park in Seattle. Bit of a vlog here. I'm on my way to my last task of the day. Crammed a lot of work into one day. Well, I'm doing 3 tasks in one day. I try and do 2. If I can do 3, that's cool. But basically, the reason I'm doing 3 today, 3 tomorrow, is because I'm just getting over COVID-19. It's my first day back to work. So I'm vaccinated, boosted and all that, but yeah, still got the vid. So I get a text, right? Notification from TaskRabbit saying that I was around a client that tested positive for COVID-19. You may want to get tested, right? Whatever. So now I was an auto mechanic during the pandemic, right? So 2020 to 2021, I worked both of those years, and there was numerous times, and it was touchy, especially in 2020. Before there was a vaccine, it was it was like if you were around anyone, you had to quarantine. Like if you were exposed at all, you had to quarantine. But being that we were essential workers, being in and out of people's cars, there was like this, okay, like the person whose car you worked on was tested positive. So, yeah, just so you know, right? But it was almost like hush hush. I guess the company I work for, they had a bunch of chains, a big corporation, right? A bunch of chains all over the country. And in California, one of the techs was exposed, and they shut the whole thing down. They shut their business down for 2 weeks. That was in 2020. Things gradually got better, right? But I was exposed numerous times where I was in someone's car. I don't know. It was just got too much to count after a while. You were, someone was tested positive and you were in their car. It's like, okay, not the first time. I'm probably going to be fine. So that's sort of the attitude I had with this. But holy smokes, like when you're in someone's home, that's different, and you would think I guess you could roll the windows down in a car. That's the first thing we do when we bring a car in the shop, is we roll the windows down. Not because we're afraid of diseases or whatever. It's mainly so we don't lock the keys in the car, So we don't want to lose the keys. We always keep the keys with the car, in the car. So, as an auto tech, we just leave keys in the car. But anyway, that's sort of the deal. We just roll the windows down as a force of habit every time we get in the car. Now, you can't do that in a house, right? Especially here in the Seattle area, it's not necessarily warm all the time. Like it is now, people got their windows open a lot. And a lot of people don't have air conditioning here. So, because it doesn't, it's like nice 70 today, almost July. Just a nice day, not something you need air conditioning for. Anywho. Friday, I get done with so Thursday night, here's another thing. Thursday night, it was first really nice day in a long time. Did a bunch of yard work, hanging out with my neighbor in the back. We stayed 6 feet apart, by the way. We were both with our weed eaters weeding the alley. So we have an alley behind the place, doesn't open up to traffic. So it's like closed alley behind our houses. So we kind of use it. And we were both because it's grown all the weeds and sticker bushes. So we were weeding this all out, and then we started drinking, having a few beers, and then I had a few rum drinks, and then I had a glass of bourbon. And anyway, long story short, I woke up on Friday not feeling 100%, so to speak. So I went to work a little foggy, you know what I'm saying? Went to work a little foggy, and by that evening rolled around, our daughter came by, and she was like, so you were exposed, did you take a test, Dad? And I'm like, no, I've been exposed a bunch of times. She goes, but you're not feeling well, right? And I said, well, I might be hungover. So there's that. And she's like, well, you really should take the test, you know. She goes, I deal with this at work all the time. And we have a bunch of these tests, like these home tests. They were almost expired, so they expired in July. So I took 2 of them, and they both came back positive. Yeah. So my daughter's like, uh-oh, gotta go. And she went to test, right? She went to the clinic, got tested, she came back negative. She went another 2 days later and came back negative again, which was nice, but I got sick, so I got symptoms. Sore throat, scratchy throat, felt like I was swallowing razor blades. You know, that was that. Stuffy nose, bit of a fever, about 101 for 2 days, and chills, you know, feeling hot and cold. That whole thing went on. Lost my sense of smell to a large degree. I could still smell coffee, you know. If I put my face in the, you know, coffee jar where all the beans were, I couldn't smell grinding the coffee, which was weird. Anyway, and then I didn't feel like drinking coffee. It didn't sound good to me after the first Saturday. So anyway, long story short, you get tested by the doctor, and it's no more worky work, right? And the fact that TaskRabbit knew, or there was record of it in TaskRabbit, I had to take a 5-day hiatus from work. And I had 3 days, so Monday through Wednesday, today's Thursday, Monday through Wednesday, I had to book all of that work in 2 days. So that's what I'm doing now. I did book some of it next week, and I lost one, but I was able to book the rest of it, all of it, which is great. So I didn't lose any business. And today's been a bit of a marathon. And I don't feel 100%, but I feel about 94.72%, which is pretty good. So thought I would share that. Yeah, had the COVID-19, getting over it, feeling better. I got to put my mask on, and it's my Ford mask. See, I got a bunch of these when I worked at Ford. It was around Christmas time. He pulls out a case of these, and I'm like, I know what all of my family's getting during the holidays. Ford masks. So I'll be fine. Thanks for watching. Just a little vlog on COVID-19. My second time getting COVID. I'm pretty sure I had it back in February 2020. Whole nother story. Thanks for watching. Later.